よしセカンド
Hello guys, welcome back to my reaction channel. Today we're going to react to Goat Piece episode 278. Now guys, before we start, I owe you a little explanation. Today, it's Tuesday, you're gonna get only one episode 278, but that's only because on Friday you're getting a 79, 80, 81, 82, and 83. That's 5 episodes because my editor told me all these episodes have a lot of flashbacks or recap moments. So he's gonna trim those down and just give me new info because we already saw those moments multiple times. Like they're like flashbacks, but we saw a lot of them. So to kind of, for me, I could have easily just watched everything again and right, but like we're gonna skim through it by my editor editing the episodes to just give me new content, right? So you're gonna get 5 episodes in one next episode, or rather on Friday. So I didn't really have the time to give you 278 and 5 more episodes, trimmed down episodes, but still, right? So today you're getting only this one, and last week I didn't do a triple upload because this one and the last one 278 were supposed to go together, but I didn't have enough time, and I heard this episode was good, so I didn't really want to go into it and every 2 minutes look at the clock, and just like the reaction wouldn't feel genuine to me or nor to you, nor would I enjoy it as much as if I actually had time. Even today I don't have that much time, but I do have time for one episode and to give it my all, right? So you're gonna get one episode, I'm sorry, but like I said, on Friday you're getting pretty much 5 episodes. We're gonna jump to literally 283 from 79 to 83. So yeah, that being said, last episode was crazy. Robin's backstory is bruh, yo, this little girl can't catch a break. Oh, she couldn't catch a break. Now she's on the run for 20 years. I'm understanding why. A lot of plot twists, bro. That giant has a will of D in him, right, in his name. And he was a Marine, and he turned traitor because he recognized that the Gorosei, or the 5 elders, were up to no good, bro. And that Professor Clover guy, bro, he has balls of steel. My man talked to the Gorosei like he was their equal, which he is, but they just have the power because they are literally censoring a whole freaking century, not letting anybody find out how they acquired that power. And they created this whole backstory of this Ohara Demon Island, right? And they're trying to do bad by resurrecting the weapon. And all this time, they're just trying to get the missing piece of history. Like they said, history doesn't belong to anybody. It's our history. Everybody has the right to know it, right? But yeah, like even in real life, we know history, but is it really history? Like it's skewed, right? Because the winners write the history. So we don't even know the truth from country to country, from world history. Like we just don't. We know some of the truth, maybe like 50%, 60%, but not all of it. But they're actually censoring a whole ass century. That's crazy. And the Gorosei pretty much confirmed it in the last episode by trying to eradicate this whole island. Well, not trying, they succeeded. Only Robin survived, so that's crazy. She got to see her mother one last time, I'm guessing, so nah, this is crazy. This is actually, her backstory is crazy, and I'm guessing this episode might be the climax of it, but whatever, I'm here for it. I want to know. I want to know. That being said, if you enjoy my reactions, feel free to share, subscribe, like, leave a comment, join the Patreon, support your boy Discord second channel, and let's go. Say you want to live, we're nakama. Is this Luffy telling Robin, or...?
そうだ船に乗せたら俺たちにも火の粉がかかるかもしれん赤木子供だぞ早く引き上げてやれ
No, it's actually, sadly, it's not just nonsense because that guy, the Marine, he saw her try to get on the ship and he heard that she passed the test and now she's also a scientist, right? An archaeologist. So he's not gonna let her board that ship, and if she boards it, they're gonna sink it. So these guys are pricks, but they're actually right. If she gets on, she's putting all of them in danger. See? 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 Aokiji! Oh. Nah. That's Vice Admiral Aokiji back in the day. Now that's crazy, bro. And I'm starting to connect. Do you remember when we met Aokiji? He proceeded to whoop all our asses. He literally told us that she was an Ohara demon and she's gonna betray anybody, and like every time she's gonna betray her comrades. What do you wanna bet? She only survived because she left the giant, the jolly giant, behind. And Aokiji took that as her betraying him, but he doesn't know that the giant actually wanted her to go to safety, right? And now he's dangling that over her head. Yeah, you escaped, but you left your mom. The giant did try to save you. You left everybody behind to save your worthless ass, right? And that's why he told us that she's worthless because she will betray us. And I think somewhere along the line, she started to believe in that because, yeah, for a long time, these guys on this island were their true one and only family, right? And she left them behind. They all died. So she was just like finding comrades along the way, but yeah, she betrayed every single one of them, like in Arabasta Crocodile. She was just using everybody, because after this gigantic massacre, all her loved ones died, and she couldn't really trust anybody after that. That's crazy. Yo, Aokiji! Yo, he doesn't care. Did they just kill all the humans on that ship? Whoa! Yeah, why? What the? Why? We must be thorough. Nah, screw you, bro. Screw you. Is this guy also a vice admiral? Because the Buster Call contains like 5 vice admirals, some shit like that. 5 fleets, 3 vice admirals, something like that. That is crazy, man. Screw you. What was his name? Vice Admiral Sakazuki's ship. Is this guy Sakazuki now an admiral? Or maybe not, because Aokiji's now an admiral. Nah. Screw, because we saw there are 3 admirals, brah, now. So this guy might be one of them. Screw you, buddy. He just killed all the innocent people on this island, bruh. This is crazy. The government doesn't care what Aokiji said. I won't attack your beliefs because justice is a subjective matter? Not really, right? But I guess he's like Byakwe in the beginning of Bleach. My man just followed the rule of law, no matter how ridiculous it was. He did not have any, right, subconscious. He was just... This is the law as it was written, and I am following it, even if it means me executing my sister, right? So my man did, like, there was nothing subjective about Byakwe's view of the law. He was actually objective to a point where he wanted to kill his sister, right? For the sake of the law. And here Aokiji is saying it's subjective. It's not really subjective, it's subjective, it's ultimate, right? You can't really go around it. That's why they're implemented this Buster Call. And yeah, pretty much all these Marines are brainwashed. Some of them are evil, but the Jolly Giant, he has a point, man. This is wrong. This is wrong. If you use your brain, you can see the government covering up their ass by killing innocent people. Man. Possibility of evil? Nah, that's crazy. Run away. They're too strong. Luffy and the others, man. That's nah, fam. The writing is crazy. And for 20 years, she was on the run, not trusting anybody. And then Luffy and his crazy ass saved her without her even asking for it in Arabasta, even though she was trying to kill him all the time, right? Aside, like, on the side of Crocodile. And she was like, why did you do it? He's like, I don't need a reason, nor do I need to explain myself to you. Screw off. And then she's like, oh no, I'm your nakama now. And Luffy was like, oh, that makes no sense. Sure. And now he's trying to save her again when she's saying she wants to die, even though her mom told her, live. And this guy, the Jolly Giant, told her, live. Nah, this is all coming full circle. I'm loving this. Aokiji's a bitch, I'm sorry. And that other vice admiral too. Oh, this guy is so pure. I love it. And they see her! Like, they know she's there trying to escape. You went on a mission leaving your 5-year-old alone. Damn. Oh?
サウロが守った種は一体何に育つのか。お前が誰を恨もうと勝手だが。
苦しい時は笑ったらええ。
苦しいのに笑ったらバカみたい。
そんなことねえよ。デレシシシシシ。デレシシシシシシシ。
This is crazy. This is crazy work. I don't know. I might have to take it back. Aokiji's not a bitch. Yes, Saul got to him in his final breath, right? He told him, "This is justice. You call this justice? Your vice admiral killing all those innocent people for what? Right? They wasted lives here, man. You're supposed to be the good guys." And Aokiji took that to heart. Sure, Saul was frozen and done for, her mom too, but looks like he saw something in Robin. He said, "I'm looking forward to see who you grow up into." Then why was Robin so afraid of him? I guess because he told her, "I'm going to be the first one to stop you if you make trouble," right? She had a bounty on her head when they met Aokiji on that island. So I guess that's why she was so afraid, because she saw firsthand how powerful he is. And he also promised her he'll be the first one to catch her, right? So she probably thought, oh, shit, he's here for me, even though it was an accident. And my man, even dope detail, he even made an ice path for her because she didn't have a log post and they're still at the Grand Line. So she would have gotten lost rowing on her own. So he literally paved the way for her to escape. Very interesting. So, okay, that answers the question how she escaped. But Aokiji's still a bitch for helping to eradicate all those people. Man, I don't know, man. I don't know how to feel about Aokiji at this point. Can he be Talk no Jutsu or not? Right? And he also knows Luffy's granddad for some reason. That's also sus. Is Luffy's granddad like her mom, like some... Right? Somebody who's wanted? Maybe a famous pirate? Maybe that guy with white beard? Maybe that would explain why Ace is with him? I have a lot of questions, man. Oh, she's trying to laugh. To feel better. Yeah, I swear to God, if I hear her laugh like this with the straw hats one day, I'ma bawl my eyes out, bro. Because that means she's genuinely happy. That means, well, it doesn't really mean she's genuinely happy, but that means that she's fulfilling what Saul told her. Laugh like this with your new nakama in the future. Because you will find them, because nobody's meant to be alone forever. That's crazy. That hits a nerve right there. Okay. They saved all the books?
おお、こいつだ。こいつに間違いない。ガキが一匹小舟で脱出するのを俺は確かに見たんだ。だが追いかけようにも急に舵が凍りついたように動かなくなって、
Aokiji。
きっとサウロ氏が死に際に逃がしたに違いない。どうやったか知らねえが海軍の軍艦を6隻も沈めたらしい。それでこんな金額が。この子は
That is crazy, man. See how dangerous it is when they paint a narrative about somebody? Not only that, see how easy it is. They can literally change the story like that. Everybody's gonna believe it. Like 80% of people are gonna believe it. You just watch the news. Oh my God, that's a dangerous individual. And that dangerous individual lost everything that was ever dear to them for no reason. But the government being greedy. That's crazy. I just want to know whether all these government officials are as corrupt as the Gorosei, or do they not know? Are they just blindly following orders? Because I don't know if I should despise all of them or not. Because Aokiji's kind of confused me with that last thing he did by letting Robin go. I really thought he was a complete bitch. But apparently he does have a heart. But these guys believe, I don't know if the other guys, like, she's dangerous. Do they really believe that? Or do they know the agenda? And they're just making sure the agenda holds. Like,
いつも悪いね、お手伝いしてもらって。いいえ、働かせてくれてありがとう。ところで今日はご飯の前にあんたにお客さん。
Oh my God!
金をよこしなよ。部屋にないよ。
そう、あの小娘感づきやがったか。
Yeah, so there was nowhere safe for her to go, man. Damn, so she didn't actually have a choice. She needed to join the pirates because every single normal person wanted to betray her for the bounty, right? And the pirates, being wanted people themselves, understood that, so they at least took her in so she could relax a bit. Then again, even pirates are dishonorable, so maybe even some of them tried to claim the bounty. But now I understand why she became a pirate or working for the bad guys.
海軍本部だ。ロビンはどこだ。あいつを引き渡せ。ちくしょう。あの疫病神め。
Damn, she needed to run away from them too.
ニコ・ロビン、お前の力を借りたい。
Crocodile.
オーネグリフを読めるらしいな。
20年前、私から全てを奪い、大勢の人たちの人生を狂わせた。
True.
たった一度の攻撃、バスターコール、海をどんなに進んでも振り払えない巨大な敵がいる。
Yeah, that's why she's doing all of this. She, like, her whole life she's been on the run. She couldn't trust anybody. Like, the only reason why she stuck with crocodiles for so long is because he actually wanted to use her poneglyph reading skills because he wanted a Pluton weapon. He actually wanted what the government made up about her, right? She didn't care about that shit. She just wanted the history of the world and to be safe somewhere, to not run all the time, right? But life taught her that there's no place she's safe because she can't trust anybody because she has a powerful enemy constantly on her ass, pretty much. And now she believes, like, even though she wants to be with her new nakama and she deems them fit and worthy of her trust and time, she doesn't want to be there because she understands she's putting them in danger just by being there, right? And she saw when Aokiji, like, found them, he was able to whoop everybody's ass with ease, and that reminded her, yo, these guys are not the strongest, right? No matter how much I love them, they're still in danger with me. Sad truth, and that's why she doesn't want to live, because she feels like she's putting the ones she loves in danger, and if she's not with them, she just doesn't want to live. So there's no point in living, right? Because if she can't have those nakama that Saul talked about all those years ago, then what's the point, man?
私の敵は世界とその闇だから。
Yeah.
青生地の時も今回のことも。だから助けに来てほしくもなかった。いつか落とす命なら私は今ここで死にたい。
Yeah, she's traumatized, bro. I'm sorry. That's a harsh reality right there. She's traumatized. Everybody she ever tried to trust after that Buster Call betrayed her one way or another, bro. Right? Either they wanted a bounty, either they felt they were in danger because of her, either they were in danger and they just couldn't take it anymore, so they wanted to hand her over just for the government to leave them alone. Nobody stuck around. Nobody stuck around. And she's like, I'd rather die than be discarded again. I can't feel like that anymore. Especially now when I got attached to you guys. I don't want to see that side of you. I don't want to see that dark, evil side of you. Because it's not just the government, it's the entire world against her. Because they turned the entire world against her. She doesn't belong anywhere with anybody. Damn, that's deep.
以上の加盟国の結束を示すもの、これが世界だ。立てつくにはお前らがどれほどちっぽけな存在だか分かったか。
ロビンの敵はよく分かった。
He doesn't
キング
care. Usopp, you mean?
あの旗撃ち抜け。
了解。
This reminds me of Chopper's backstory. Do you remember? When they tried to literally burn the flag of his mentor and then Luffy got up there and just hold it high even though he took the shot to the face, bruh. He didn't let them burn it down because a flag means something. And now he's ordering Usopp to shoot that flag down. Damn.
新兵器巨大パチンコなおカブトその威力とくと見よう
Did he say Kabuto? Isn't that like declaring war on the world government? No, they're crazy.
海賊たちが世界政府に宣戦布告しやがる
Yo, I'm right!
正気が来たら
They don't care!
敵に回して生きられると思うんだよ
Screw you! Yeah! Yo, he crazy. Oh, he crazy. Oh, you crazy. I love it. I love it. Now we're their enemies too. Now we're not doing this for you. They want us too. We just declared war. So you can't say it's because of you that we're in danger. No! We did that shit! They're gonna want us because of that, not just you. So the only thing left for you to say is, save me, please? Right? Come on! What did he say? Yeah! Tell me you want us! She's battling her negativity.
それを許してくれなかった。
She needs to accept this.
私は死にたいのよ。
She's processing.
広いんだでいつか必ず
Nah, this is well
お前を
done.
守ってくれる仲間が現れる
This is well done. Do it now. Let's go.
一緒で海へ連れてって。
Yo, Sanji only heard. Take me out. Nah, this is legendary. Let's go, Luffy. Yo, I'm Frankie. I'm Frankie right now. Let's go. Awesome. Let's roll.
Well,
Nah, stop it. Nah. This is legendary. This is legendary. Legendary. I really enjoyed this shit. Hell yeah, Robin. Finally, your true feelings. She could not express them before because she was too afraid. Her past experiences didn't allow her to even think about something positive. And then Luffy said, "Bish, I need to hear it from you. Usopp, shoot down that flag. Let's show her that we're not in danger because of her. We'll always be in danger because we're idiots. But we love her and we want her with us." Now, that was legendary. Luffy does not care. And I love the dichotomy of Robin sacrificing herself and putting the Straw Hats before the whole world because she risked everything by revealing that Pluton weapon, right? And now the Straw Hats are going literally to war with the world government for her. Nah, bro, that's love. That's love right there. That's love right there. They're made for each other. Nah, bro. And Saul's telling her all those years ago, one day you'll find somebody worthy of being your nakama, loving you. You'll have a place you belong, right? Where you belong. And she could never really accept that because she was always constantly betrayed. For 20 years, she tried to find that place, and everybody, for one reason or another, betrayed her, discarded her. She was too much at the end, right? Even if they were nice in the beginning, in the end, they couldn't just, like, what? She put them in danger, so they just discarded her. Man, Luffy's a legend, bro. And the crews, they're all legends because the crew don't care. Like, they know the risks. Nami, like 100 episodes ago, Nami would be, hell no, not the world government. Now, she grew some balls, bro. Even Usopp, right? They do not care. They were like, Luffy, what do you say? Nah, shoot it down. Everybody was in on it, bro. Nobody said no. Nobody hesitated. And now that Robin said, I want to live, take me out to sea with you. Oh, we're winning this shit, bro. Luffy getting 27 more power-ups. Hell yeah. Lucci who, man? Lucci who? Now, my editor told me that he yapped for 10 minutes after this. 10 whole minutes. So I'm going to try and listen to his nerdy ass explain shit to me. You guys can sign off here if you don't want to. But yeah, you're only getting this one episode because this reaction is going to be like 50 minutes long. It's like, I'm sorry. This was one hell of an episode, not gonna lie. Let's see what my editor has to say. Let's go.
Well, you know, I've got a ton of things to say here. First of all, right, as you were able to see, there is not a to be continued screen here. And I think this is the only episode in the entire series that doesn't have that. And there's a reason for this, but I'll go into that just a little bit later. First of all,
okay.
Robin's backstory, just absolutely heartbreaking. And her screaming that she wants to live is one of the most iconic moments in the entire franchise.
Yo, I can see why.
I don't even think I have to elaborate. I think the comments will just tell you about how amazing this scene is, so I'll just be parroting what everyone else says. And, you know, the same thing applies to Sogeking shooting the flag without hesitation at all after Luffy told him to, right? And all the other scenes that happen in these two episodes and stuff. Aokiji actually let Robin live to see how she would become, you know, good or evil. He was a vice admiral 20 years ago, and as we saw, Sengoku was an admiral. It's interesting to actually speculate who the fleet admiral was at this time, so yeah. And also, yeah, we found out...
Yeah, Sengoku is the guy that I said his name is Goku. So he was an admiral back then. They did say that, yeah. But now he's like the supreme admiral, whatever. I forgot the title. He literally just said it. I forgot it.
That Aokiji isn't his real name. It's Kuzan, but I mean, it's obvious as hell. I mean, I already explained to you that Aokiji means blue pheasant. Like, of course, that's a code name. Like, who names their child Blue Pheasant? I mean...
If you didn't tell me that, Aokiji sounds cool as hell. I'm sorry.
Kainu means red dog, Kizaru means yellow monkey. Like, obviously, there's the code name scheme here, right, within the Marines. The Vice Admiral who shot down the ship with Ohara citizens, by the way, he's a heartless bitch. His name is Sakazuki. I wonder what that asshole is up to 20 years later, man.
So he's not an admiral right now? Or is he? But since he's questioning it, I'm guessing he's not? Because Aokiji's an admiral, so I was assuming this guy was too.
Also, Ohara knows way too much due to the poneglyphs and stuff, man. Holy crap. And, man, I can talk about so many things, you know, the blank sentry, voice sentry, yada, yada, yada. There's so much I can talk about, but I only got so much time. So instead of talking about the content of those 2 episodes, which I think you'll be hearing all about anyway, I'm going to spend some time on another fact that not too many people know about at all. And by the way, everything that I'm going to say right now is for the fellow nerds watching who are interested in the production side of One Piece.
Okay.
Like, I know you won't give a shit about this, Lucky, but, you know, I'm just going to tell about it anyway because, you know, I let me nerd out for about 10 minutes.
Damn!
Anyway, this fact I'm going to tell you has nothing to do with what happened in the episodes, but it has to do with the people working on this anime. See, this episode is the end of an era for the anime. Now, you may be asking me, why? Well, because there's a humongous staff change. Now, when I say this, I don't mean animation staff, so the animation team is still the same after this episode, you know, which means that the art style and the animation quality will still stay the same after this episode, right? What has changed, however, are the people in charge of all of the decisions for the anime. You know, decisions like what are the openings and endings going to be, when are episodes going to come out, when are they going to air, so on and so forth, how should they be ordered, all that stuff, right? And at the forefront of this staff change is a change in director. The original director of One Piece is Uda Konosuke. Yeah, Uda, not Oda. It's Uda with a U, not with an O. Uda is the main guy responsible for all the production decisions for the One Piece anime from episode 1 all the way up until episode 278, so this episode. He has the final say on things, and he is the main guy in charge of the show. Not with animation, like I said, but basically everything else.
I mean, he did a good job.
Staff, including Uda leaving, is most likely why there is no to be continued screen here, because in the next episode we are not continuing with the same staff.
My man was so petty, he got fired. He said, hell no, no continue sign. They want me out? I'm gonna make it known. After this, it's not my work. He was petty for that.
This double episode, this is their goodbye. These guys are just gone. And if I recall correctly, Uda was actually the person who came up with the to be continued screen in the first place, so obviously he decided to not show the to be continued screen here because, you know, he won't continue working on the show anymore.
He was petty.
And what a phenomenal swan song it is, by the way. Seriously, ending your run on a double episode with tons of phenomenal moments and ending it with Robin screaming she wants to live. And look at these shots with everybody just, it looks so good. There's no better way to go out. So that's an amazing swan song.
True.
So, in episode 279 and onward, so the next episode, a whole bunch of new people will be in charge of making decisions for the show. So, what does this mean for the show, you may ask? Well, multiple things. Of course, with the new decision-making team, they have a different view on things. The new director is Sakai Munehisa. Now, Sakai as director changes the show in a decent amount of ways starting from the next episode. First off, there are no endings anymore in the next episode. Yeah, this staff change is why endings aren't a thing anymore in the next
I like him already.
episode. Under Uda's direction, the show has endings, but with Uda being replaced with Sakai, Sakai is most likely the person responsible for the removal of endings in the first place because he's the main guy in charge of the decisions starting from the next episode. However, to compensate for the loss of endings, Sakai actually decided to make the openings even longer because, of course, if you have no ending, then you need to fill the episode with more runtime because the ending is gone. So what Sakai decided is to make the openings 2 minutes and 30 seconds while Uda's openings were 1 minute and 50 seconds. So that's number one. Second, the openings will stop being played during the episode itself. The openings will actually play at the very beginning of the episode instead of interrupting the middle of the episode to show up.
Amazing! Easier to skip! For spoilers, guys, for spoilers.
The opening. Number 3, there will be a new opening. Uda's name are actually in the credits for the current opening, Brand New World. So because of this staff change, they have decided to make a whole new opening. So yes, for anybody wondering why the NES Lobby opening Brand New World is replaced with that crazy rainbow star shit, well, yeah, the staff change is the reason why. The opening Brand New World actually showed the Straw Hats fighting against CP9, but in the show, as for episode 278, we didn't get to that yet, but this episode is the final episode where Brand New World is used for. And that is because the old staff who made the Brand New World opening for NES Lobby, they didn't foresee them getting replaced when they made that opening. Because of this, to respect the old staff's intentions, I've actually decided to use Brand New World for the intro song for Lucky's videos for all of NES Lobby and not just the beginning of NES Lobby. Besides, Crazy Rainbow is nowhere near as good as Brand New World. Oh yeah, and you don't have to worry, you don't have to watch a new opening next time, Lucky. I already showed you that opening during Water 7, you know, where Zoro stands like this. I think
He tricked me. Nah, he knows what I love, bro. I love that I don't even have to tell him what I'm thinking. He's already telling me in this speech. Oh, I know you're worried about the openings. You don't have to watch.
He recognizes now that I've shown you this. And yeah, I showed it earlier because it's a throwaway opening, honestly. Anyway, moving on. The fourth thing that will change is that every episode will start with the narration of Goldie Roger's execution again, and the start of the Great Pirate Era and all that stuff. The fifth thing that'll change is that TV specials won't be a thing anymore under Sakai's direction. Yeah, this is why the TV special that you watched will be incorporated into episodes, because Uda originally decided on making it a TV special, and if Uda continued to be director throughout all of NES Lobby, then we probably would have gotten a sequel to the TV special in another TV special. But now that Sakai is the one who is, doing everything, he's like, nah, screw that shit, we're gonna put it in the episodes. So that is the reason why it'll be in episodes now instead of in TV specials, because, different people deciding on how content gets separated and stuff like that, right? That's kind of the thing that was better about Uda, because side stories were segregated from the main episode. They were made TV specials instead of numbered episodes, which I think is better, really. Sixth, movies will change. See, with Uda, all of the movies under his direction were original plots with original villains and original concepts. Those are the original 7 movies. With Sakai's direction now, the movies are actually remakes of old arcs instead of original plots. There's a movie that remakes the Arabasta arc, and then there's a movie that remakes the Drum Island arc, although both with slight changes. For example, in the Drum Island movie, we actually get to see the Blackbeard pirates attacking the island, which is only just said in the show and the manga, right?
Yeah, in the show, we just saw silhouettes of Blackbeard. Like they said, 4 people eradicated everything, right? So that's dope. So in the movie, they actually showed that part. But I guess in the series, it wasn't shown because they wanted to create this foreshadowing and lore about Blackbeard. And then in the series, we didn't know when Luffy met Blackbeard that was Blackbeard. I just thought it was a goofy drunk. Then later, hey, yo, that guy's actually Blackbeard. I would have never guessed, right? So I understand why they didn't show it in the series. Also, believe it or not, there's 7 more minutes of this man yapping.
And in the Arabasta remake movie, we also get this clip.
D の名を持つ者に2度も助けられたモンキー D ルフィと
So
なんで俺がお前の言うことを聞かなきゃいけねえんだ
he's a savage for that. He doesn't care.
ハグアール D サウロ
Bonus, huh? This is also why she suspects the will of D and stuff. But anyway, the point is, Uda decided on original plots, right? And Sakai decided for remakes of arcs with bonus stuff, so that's the difference between them. Yeah. 7th, the anime's filler comedy isn't as funny anymore after this, really. I say filler comedy because, of course, the manga adapted stuff is still the same, still basically the same kind of comedy and all that stuff. But filler jokes, after this, aren't as common or as hilarious. I mean, they're still funny, but not to the exact same extent, right?
Okay.
I'm not entirely sure if that has anything to do with the staff change, but it may be a factor. I can keep listing changes and stuff, but I'll cut it short, so I'll list one more thing. Lastly, double episodes stop coming out with the staff change.
Thank you.
With Uda, he decided to air double episodes, and not only with Sakai, but every single director after him also has no double episodes.
I'm not saying that was a bad thing. I enjoyed the double episodes, but my schedule is so airtight, bro, that when he tells me, oh, you need to watch these two together because they came out together, bro, it just messes my whole world up. You guys don't understand how much. So, yeah, that part pissed me off.
And see, there's a reason why Uda did double episodes. And I think for this exact same reason is why he got replaced, because One Piece did not air consistently on a weekly basis. That is why I think he got replaced, and that is why he also did the double episodes. See, under Uda's direction, the One Piece anime had a shit ton of breaks. A week, 2 week, 3 week, heck, sometimes a 4 or 5 week break would happen with no episodes. Heck, look at episode 1 even. That aired October 20th, 1999. Episode 2, November 17th, dude, that is almost 1 month of...
So wait, that's crazy, and that was the start of the anime. Wait, so that was because he did some double drops, so he caught on to the manga way quicker than they anticipated, so in the end they were like, yo man, screw off. They fired his ass, bro. I would have too, bro. It is a hassle to watch all those I'm kidding, but I guess
waiting for the next episode. And this happened a lot. Look at episode 174's air date, and then look at episode 175's air date. The former's air date is November 16th, 2003, and the latter is December 21st. Over a month of no episodes, dude. And if you thought that was bad, look at the poor G8 arc. Episode 196 is the start of the arc, and episode 206 is the end of it. It had 4 breaks in a 10-episode long arc. Heck, one of those breaks were back-to-back breaks. Episode 199, July 18th, 2004. Episode 200, August 8th. You had to wait 3 weeks, right? Oh yeah, and episode 201? Yeah, September 5th. 4 goddamn weeks. Nobody has the right to complain about the weekly One Piece experience right now unless you were in the Uda era, okay?
Okay, I'm sorry. My man is nerding the fuck out here. I love it. My man is literally analyzing the dates of episodes that they aired. He knows that much. Nobody in the comments ever complain or say you know more than this man. You don't. You do not. I'm sorry. This is crazy.
But anyway, to compensate, One Piece aired double episodes to make up for all the breaks that they had, right? However, because of the abundance of breaks, it actually helped them in getting behind the manga and not catching up to the manga. With Uda being replaced with Sakai, episodes air so much more consistently every single week, which is also better for Toei Animation as a company because it helps them get higher ratings every single week, which means obviously more money. So this is why I think Uda got replaced, because One Piece did not air consistently under his direction. Pacing-wise though, Uda is by far the best that the show has ever been. As a matter of fact, this double episode right here, 277 and 278, is the most amount of chapters that One Piece's anime has ever adapted in 1 week. Both of these episodes adapted 2 full chapters each, meaning that in 1 single week, the anime adapted 4 chapters, 4 full chapters of the manga. For you guys watching this shit, experiencing One Piece weekly, try picturing that today. It's not happening. Yeah, so nowadays, you're lucky to get 1 full chapter per week, right? Episode 278 adapted up to chapter 398, which means that there are 120 less episodes than chapters. This is the biggest gap between chapters and episode in One Piece history. Starting from here, they will slowly close that gap, and currently speaking, the episode number is higher than the chapter said episode is adapting. Really sad stuff, man. It seems like those breaks are what kept One Piece paced decently for as long as it did. Anyway, I think that's it for all that production explaining and stuff like that. But anyway, so the next 5 episodes, right?
There's more?
The next 5 episodes are pretty interesting. They're actually flashback episodes, not about Robin, but about reminding us about the rest of the crew's backstory and history. Like 80% of the next 5 episodes is flashbacks, so these next 5 episodes are pretty low effort episodes, and they're probably made this way to give the new staff some time to work on the real episodes where we continue with the Enies Lobby arc story. So I'll just combine the next 5 episodes into 1 episode, potentially maybe like 2 episodes long, whatever, probably like 40 minutes, and I'll just remove the flashback parts of them, right? So yeah, I feel like I have a lot more to say, but you know, I've already wasted enough of your time. I think I'll just talk at the beginning of the next episode to explain some things further. So
give me a week to like process all of this, bro. My man's been yapping for 10 minutes. Not that I'm complaining. He's hilarious and he's so knowledgeable. It's actually refreshing. But, bro, my man's geeking out here, bro. But what he said is true. Yeah, he's going to combine the next 5 episodes into one episode. We're going to watch it on Friday. So that's why today you only get one episode. And plus, this reaction is going to be 50 minutes long. So it's like I gave you 2 episodes, bro. Let's
to finish things off, there's the final ending you're going to watch. Well, okay, the final ending in about 800 episodes. Like I said, endings are gone with a staff change, and this is the last episode with an ending, so I figured it's most appropriate to watch the ending at the very end.
Okay.
It's the ending with the fan art stuff, and obviously in the background of previous episodes, I already showed you all the versions of the ending, with the exception of the final version, which I withheld for this. But with that being said, goodbye, old staff. You did phenomenal. You made the original One Piece anime what it is. See ya.
See ya. Okay, let's watch the ending and then I can go and piss, bro. I've been holding it in. That's it? Yep, that's it, guys. Yo, this was one long-ass episode, thanks to my editor. But even before he started yapping, it was like 35, 36 minutes long. So, yeah, if my schedule wasn't so jam-packed, right, with the episodes as well, like I'm watching multiple shows at the same time, you would, like, if I was just watching One Piece, for example, and I did like 4 or 5 episodes a week, the episodes, the reactions would definitely be longer. I would yap way more. Like before, when I did Naruto, I just did Naruto. And plus, back then I had way more free time. I wasn't working in a law office yet, right? So there are multiple of conditions that were met before. That's why maybe to some of you, my earlier reactions were better because I yapped more. But then again, there were countless people complaining back then for me yapping so much. So to them, these sort of reactions are better when I talk less, right? So I can't really please anybody when I think about it, but I'm just explaining that if I was just watching One Piece and canned all the other like anime for later, the reactions would definitely be longer, right? Because I would yap more, because I would have more time to yap more and edit more, right? So yeah, it is what it is. What can I say? Like, I can't really please anybody. Like, I can try, but 50% of you are always going to be pissed, so no matter what I do. So, and some of you just hate my guys, like some of you just hate my guts for the hell of it. Some of you watch me to find something you hate and then you hate. Like, it's a way of life. I don't take it to heart, neither should you. But this episode was golden, bro. Like, Robin and just deciding she wants to live finally what her mom said all those years back. Saul as well, he was a legend, he was a real one, bro. Aokiji, he's a bitch, he's still a bitch, but he's a real one for letting her go. Hey, I can't complain. He changed my mind. But this world is still full of mysteries. I have a lot of questions still, especially about that Void Century now, man. What the hell did they do? They killed a nation in power to take control. Like, that's what that guy, Professor Clover, said. And the Gorosei literally said after that, he knows too much. Eradicate everybody. So they pretty much confirmed that was the truth. So this is crazy. I ain't even gonna lie, this is crazy, but I'm here for it. That being said, I ain't gonna prolong this that much. I really enjoyed this episode. Hope you enjoyed the reaction, and I'll see you in the next one. Stay safe, love you, enjoy, and bye.